Creative differences settled. The Power Hour podcast is back today. Tracy, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing good. I was thinking about it. Normally, when we ask each other, like how you doing or whatever, we know. We've been talking a while, but as you were mentioning earlier, we have not spoken in a while because of our creative differences, of course.
Yes, there was a blood feud, and I know I promised a boxing match, but that simply isn't going to happen. Too far away, I think.
Yeah, and also we started taking boxing lessons, and that hurts. It hurts getting hit.
Yeah,
it hurts. So we decided not to do any of that.
So we had a verbal spar instead. But no,
Yeah.
we haven't talked for a while, not because of any differences, but because we've been some busy beavers.
We're busy little guys. We got a lot going on. We got a lot of fires in the oven or whatever. What do you got? I don't know. I think I combined like 3 different ones. We got what?
We got a lot of bread cooking.
Oh, I've never heard that one.
I haven't either. That was the first time.
Oh, you just made that just now?
Mm-hmm.
Write that down. Write that down. Mark's a really quick writer.
I'm quick with it.
That's
why my handwriting's so bad. It's because it's so... just scribbling.
You do have unfortunate handwriting.
Yeah.
It's true. But, I feel like... Do you think that's something people can work on? I feel like to a certain degree it's sort of just built in how you write.
I used to have better handwriting than then. I just started typing everything, and it's kind of gone away.
Yeah, I've noticed when I do have to write now, my hand cramps up really easily because it's embarrassing. I'm putting out rookie numbers before I start cramping because I'm so used to typing now. But
here, Tracy, it has been a while, so I know we have a lot of pent up anger, pent up negativity. So Tracy, what is your since last you have traveled, which if you listen to our old show, is a common theme for these.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's just but there's a lot to be begrudged about, especially in an airport. It's just, and I did planes, trains, and automobiles. I did all forms of travel. Didn't go on a boat. True. That was the only one that was left out. Or a helicopter.
Boat's fun.
That counts. I count that in the aerial category.
Yeah, you went air, you went land again. You double landed.
Land on tracks. Double landed. Stuck the landing, if you will.
But let's hear what's been upsetting you.
Yeah, it took me a minute to think of something that I was pretty confident we hadn't touched on before. Not that that's ever been a concern for us before, but don't even get me started on the inconsistency of TSA. I don't understand okay, we have rules, right? There are rules. Yes, would you agree?
I would agree there are rules.
Those rules are not universally enforced. I went to 2 different airports, obviously, had to go there, come back. Wildly different experience at both for TSA. First one, take everything out. You got to take all that out. That's got to come out. That's got to come out. This has got to come out. Your little
shoes off, socks off, shirts off, pants off.
Pants off in the back. We're giving you a new pair of pants. If you have your own pants, you have the wrong pants.
Your pants have their own bucket.
Yeah, you want your bag back? Too bad. You get somebody else's bag. You have to pick from this wheel of what you get. Maybe you get your bag back. I don't know. No, the first one I had to take all the liquids out, the laptop, everything has to go. Everything needs to be in a separate bin. Your shoes are touching your backpack in that bin. That's not allowed. It'll explode in the machine. You can't have that. Shoes need their own bin. So I'm sitting here with 4 bins like an idiot. Because if you travel alone, everything is infinitely more hard. Mm-hmm. If you have even one other person to just help you a little bit, but no, I was alone, facing these people alone. You understand?
I understand.
So I got 4 bin, whatever. Way back, there, I start taking stuff out, and he's getting mad at me. Like, what are you doing? You don't need to take all that out. You leave that in there. Don't take that out. No, you don't need a bin for everything. And I'm like, the other guy said. So I just think there needs to be a little more synergy, a little more conversation between these outlets, these different airports, because the rules, I don't know. It just doesn't universally enforce them, or what is the point of them? I don't understand.
Can I say this, Tracy? And this doesn't have anything to do with your point. I think we would travel really well together. That is one of those things we've never done. Is we've never really traveled together. We've took many road trips, but we've not traveled. But I think we would be great.
Yeah, we've been in the road, but we've never been in an airport together, and I think we would excel, because I think you and I have the same goal, which is just get where we need to be as smooth as possible. Not even necessarily as quickly.
No, but just as smooth. Sometimes as quickly, but ideally not.
But I didn't want to say quickly because that implies those people who are standing in a line they should not be standing in. Mm-hmm. They're standing up way too soon. or the people who the plane lands immediately stood up and in the aisle. You are in the back, ma'am.
You wait.
You chose to go back there. Well, if you're flying Southwest, they got rid of that.
They did.
If you are where you are, is my point. And especially, once you've landed, like, well, I guess you have a connecting flight, but they make exceptions for that. They go, hey, there's some tight turnarounds. Let those people go first.
No.
Otherwise, the toilet's still going to be there. Your bags are still going to be spinning around on that little machine. Everything will still be where it is 5 minutes from now.
Yeah. No, it's infuriating. But no, I think me and you, I think here's the plan. You go, you get your gate, then you go find the nearest pretzel place. You get some pretzels. You get like a lot of pretzels, as many pretzels as you can get. Probably $100 worth of pretzels at Auntie Anne's or any other pretzel place.
$100 worth of pretzels. $100 worth of pretzels in an airport, to be clear, would be 2 bags of pretzels. Everything is so expensive in an airport, and I don't understand why.
But I'm willing to spend money in an airport. Like that is like the one place I'm like, I don't care how much it is. I'm gonna get food and I'm gonna get whatever I want here.
Yeah, well, I think that's what they're banking on. Is they're like, where else are you gonna go? Huh? Where else are you gonna go? What are you gonna do? You have to buy my $5 Pepsi because you have nowhere else to go. We took all your liquids earlier, so now you have to buy ours.
But yeah, no, TSA needs to get their act in check.
I don't know. I don't know what needs to be done, but something does. That's my point.
I appreciate those TSA agents who are trying to have fun, but if I got a 4 a.m. flight, I ain't trying to have a joker. Just like do your job and be nice. Don't be up here. Hey, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Dock the shoe.
Yeah, you get called that a lot. I started that though, so that's my fault. And I kept telling other people to keep using it. But I agree, but I would much rather have a joking one than the one who yells at you for not understanding the mystery rules that change at literally every city across America. Yeah,
even at every airport, depending on the line, you're going to get a different ruling.
Yes, exactly. Oh, and that's my machine shut down, the one that scans your bag for, whatever it's looking for. I don't even know, because I looked at it and I'm like, I can't tell what any of that is. But I guess I'm not trained. That's why I'm not in the TSA. But I feel like I could be in the TSA because these people, the machine shut down, wasn't moving, and they talked to each other about it, but did not bother letting any of us know in line. So we're just sitting there, and I could do that. I could just sit there.
You're great at that. He's doing it right now, folks.
Doing it right now, people. Come on.
Tracy.
Sorry, I digress.
In a similar vein to flights, don't even get me started on having to get up and get ready super quickly. The number one way for me to ruin my day off the start is to have to get ready quickly. I wake up extra early, so I have an hour before I have to leave the house, no matter where I'm going. Because I don't want to have to rush through shaving or doing my hair. I just want to be able to... I'm waking up, I'm tired. I want to be able to get up, relax, not rush anything. It is genuine. Like I probably today I had to work a really early morning shift. I had to be at my job at 4 a.m. I probably could have woken up at 3 o'clock. I woke up at 2:30 because I'm like I'm not gonna put myself through that getting ready. If I'm having to already be at work at 4, I ain't gonna make my life that much harder. So. And that's the thing I don't get it. Some people love that, but I'm not that guy.
I'm not that guy, pal. No, I totally agree. I love having more time. I'm terrible at it though because I'm like, I don't want to get out of bed, so I'll just push it right to the last second. But I always vastly enjoy when I have more time because then I'm not rushing, I'm not forgetting things.
Yeah, it's just like a smoother. It's just you just get to breathe a little bit.
Yeah, you can do some fun things. You can watch. I did it today. I woke up a little extra early, or actually on time when I'm supposed to, which has become early now. And I got to get a little TV time in. Yeah. Got some news. Started my day. Had 2 cups of coffee.
Double coffee. I should have done double coffee.
Yeah. I should have done like 3, 4, 2. What was the? 2 C's and a C. So, the 2 Z's or
2 Z's and a C.
Yeah, 2 Z's and a Celsius.
Yeah, no, this morning was rough, and I'm going on I don't know what hour of being awake I'm on, But I've been awake for a while, and I'm gonna fall asleep at the wheel during this podcast. I'll admit it.
Hey, I mean, it could be good. Could be good.
Could be good for the show.
The people want to see a crash out, is what I'm hearing. They want to see.
But folks, if you wanna have us, if you don't want to get started on something, but you do, and you want to be featured on the podcast, record a 1 to 2 minute long video of a "Don't Even Get Me Started" you have, and you can send that to us. If you have our personal information, you could send it there. If you want to send it on our Instagram or TikTok or email, please do so. We are looking to hear from you.
Yeah,
we've complained enough.
Don't even get us started on how tired we are of hearing us. We're running out of content, so we turn it to you, the people.
We are
voice memo, video, whatever.
Anything.
Let's say a minute. I'm not sitting here listening to 2 minutes of everybody.
Okay, 1 minute.
Unless it's real good. Let's shoot for a minute, gang. All right. You don't get to control the podcast timing, okay?
But we're excited to hear from you and what you guys have to say. Not really, but
I'm excited.
Who cares?
I'm very excited.
Who even cares anymore? What's the point of any of this?
This is the crash out. I thought it would be a minute, not,
Why is
10
this
minutes
here?
into this. Well, Mark, you know why we're here.
I do know why we're here, because this has been an episode that we've had planned for almost a month at this point. I think
longer than that, because it's been almost a month since we last recorded.
Oh wow, it has. Yeah, but this is an episode
Oh wow.
that we've been sitting on for a while, and honestly an episode that has been brewing underneath the surface for years and years, if you think about it.
In a way.
But Tracy and I, we're smart guys, some people would say. A lot of people would say, especially me, smart guy. Tracy, we're not so sure on that one. I'm just joking around. There's one of us that's going for his master's degree, and it ain't me.
That doesn't make me smart. That just means I'm willing to take on more debt, is all that means.
And that's smart. We love
in
debt.
In this economy, the best thing you could do is accrue more debt. That's what I read.
First of all, I've had a big 3 weeks since we last recorded. I have since gotten engaged and paid off all my student loans. It's been a big,
Look at that.
Big week
Two
for me.
very, very adult things. And now I can congratulate you officially in a public venue on your engagement. And you're such an adult.
I know.
You're such an adult. Good for you.
Yeah, I actually got engaged 3 weeks ago from this time coming out. Our last episode came out on the day that I got engaged. How about that?
I like that we're timing these. We'll have to record an episode on your wedding day just so we can mark all these milestones with an episode.
Well, honestly, one of our recording days, because we did miss a week, is going to be on my wedding day. So, sorry, Miranda. I'm busy.
I'm gonna be the witness. I'm gonna live.
He's gonna live record it.
I'm gonna talk y'all through the whole thing.
Going back to this idea that we've had for a long time.
Yes.
We're smart guys, and we have some business ideas. We've got some ideas that we've kind of been sitting on for a while that we kind of want to pitch to each other and maybe to any potential investors. So get out your checkbooks. Get ready to send in those checks.
Whip them out.
But Tracy, I know I am so excited to hear what some of yours are, because I believe you do have more than I.
Yeah, so. I'm a big fan of the show Shark Tank, so I'm always thinking of ideas to get me on there. You know what I'm saying?
In case you get in front of Mr. Wonderful.
I just need one.
Who's your favorite shark?
Oh, probably Mr. Wonderful.
Barbara.
Barbara let me tell you something about Miss Barbara Corcoran. I think I saw that she did something questionable on social media, so if she's canceled now and I don't know, I apologize. But Miss Barbara Corcoran is fierce. Her hair, that's really the main reason I love her. But she's like a billionaire.
Yeah.
And I think she just kept selling penthouses over and over again. The same one maybe even. And now she's a shark, and I just love her. She's so sassy. And much better hair than Mr. Wonderful. What would your shark name be? Would you be Mr. Wonderful? Just Mr. Okay.
Is Mr. Wonderful the only one with a nickname, or do they all have nicknames?
Nope, it's just Mr. Wonderful. They should all have names, though.
What? Okay, so he's Mr. Wonderful and Pitbull's Mr. Worldwide. Is there any connection? They're both bald.
Have we ever seen them in the same room together?
Let's investigate. Next week's episode, we're investigating Mr. Wonderful / Mr. Worldwide.
Yes. We're going to get to the bottom of this. It's what the people want to know.
But Tracy, what is your first product?
What do I want to start off with here? Sorry, let me organize my notes here. Hello, Sharks. Shark. Listen, everybody likes pancakes, right? Come on, this guy likes pancakes.
I like pancakes.
I know he does. Yeah, you like pancakes. Mr. Pancake over here,
That's what they call me.
That's your shark name, yeah. We all like pancakes. All right, we love. Get a little butter on there.
Some people like a waffle.
Yeah, but we're not talking about that today. We're not talking about that today. Listen, you like butter on your pancake?
Yeah.
You like syrup?
Oh, maple syrup, not the fake stuff. I don't want the fake stuff.
Oh yeah, the genuine maple.
Mm-hmm.
Straight from the tap. Yeah. And you want a good, satisfying bite of a pancake. Nobody likes just the pancake. Okay, if you're eating just the pancake, you gotta stop. You're freaking me out. Okay, You want a solid bite. You want a little bit of everything in there, but it's hard. Okay, pancakes are not designed as a shape to carry all of these condiments. We've created.
Would you consider butter a condiment?
In this instance, because I already said it, yes. It's kind of everything. We can talk about butter later. The point is that pancakes themselves, as they are in year of our Lord 2025, are not conducive to the environment we put them in. All right, for dressing up. That is why today, Shark, I bring to you the Nooks and Cran Cakes. It's a dispenser. It's similar to, those bottles that you squeeze pancakes out. It's like that, but it has a special thing that aerates it like wine that puts a ton of air bubbles into it. That way when they cook, there's a bunch of little nooks and cran cakes, if you will, to just soak up all the butter. They're like little tunnels for butter and syrup and everything. It creates an intricate tunnel butter pattern that's patented. That's trademarked. You can't use that anywhere else. That's our technology. Okay. And that way it creates this nice network, and all of your it spreads out perfectly, okay, because of the tunnel technology.
This sounds like a more complicated waffle.
It's a perfect bite every time. No, it's very different than a waffle. A waffle and a pancake are nothing similar, and my invention does not turn the pancake into the waffle. I'm not trying to reinvent the waffle. If you want a waffle, you can have a waffle. But a waffle faces similar issues, which is that it's incredibly hard once it's in that square. You can't get it out of that square. You can't transfer it to another square.
So you want like a syrup-infused pancake?
Yes, it's
they make
tunnel
those.
Technology. No, it is not. You're not listening to me.
Okay, how?
No, stop. It's a tool. It's a tool that you, the everyman, can use in your home. What you are talking about is buying some sort of pre-made pancake that then is what it is. But I'm turning it over to you, the people, to make your own nooks and cran cakes. TM.
The viscosity of pancake batter would just fill all those nooks and cran cakes.
No, it wouldn't, because of the aeration. The aeration, you see.
There's already air bubbles in pancakes.
Not like this.
I'm feeling crazy right now.
Tunnel technology. Listen.
Put those checkbooks away, everyone. We don't need them.
You see, whip them back out. No, actually, yeah. Put the checks away. We'll do direct deposit. We'll do Venmo me. Listen, no, Mark. Listen. You ever see those chocolate bars that have the air in them? Yeah. How do they do that then? Exactly, that's my point. So you could do that in the power of your own home with the nooks and cran cakes. My invention, it may need to also cook it. That might be is that the issue that you're presenting?
I do think that, because I think as soon as it
we
goes
could do
out.
That. So, we could do that.
So then
you
do need another, so it would be like a waffle maker then.
No, because it's for pancakes. What do you not understand? Stop with the waffles. Put waffles out of your mind, okay? This is a pancake first product.
You're inventing waffles.
No, oh my God, Mark, no. It's not. It's not about the squares, okay? It's not about the squares because the squares are their own issue. They're little buckets that stuff gets stuck in, and then you're faced with my same issue. That's why we are working. Me and my team are working on a waffle product. We just haven't cracked the code yet, and more importantly, haven't come up with a pun name for it. So we will. That's on the back burner. But pancakes. It's creating tunnels.
Okay, I got it for the waffle.
But they are still pancakes.
I got it for the
What?
waffle. Like it's called the waffle, and on the walls you have holes so the syrup can flow through the holes, and it's called the waffle.
How would you like a job, my friend?
I would like one.
How would you like a job at my company? You're a waffle. How about that? Listen, this this is a good. It puts the power into people's hands. I don't understand why you keep turning it to waffles. Not everybody wants a waffle. I don't wake up every morning going, ooh, I want waffles. I don't wake up every morning going, ooh, I want pancakes either. But I probably will after this product because it gets the perfect bite every time.
All right. I mean, I'm not in on it. I don't understand it. I guess
you are in on it. You are in on it because you're part of the company now. I just gave you a job. Not only are you in on it, you're legally culpable for whatever situation we might find ourselves in, past, present, future, etc.
All right, I'm in on it.
He's in on it. Boom! First sale. That's probably going to peak the mic. I got a little too excited.
Tracy.
All right. I'm feeling good and I'm feeling generous, so I turn it over to you, my friend. Let's hear
What's that on your left wrist?
What?
An Apple? Is that an Apple Watch?
Yes.
What's your least favorite part about the Apple Watch? Is it putting it on? Because it's so boring. I think it is. What was your favorite thing as a kid?
Oh, I like the...
Wrong!
Oh,
it was the slap bracelets.
That's what I was about to say.
And so... Oh, you were about to say that?
Yeah, because I could tell where you were...
Correct.
Yeah.
So think about this. You have an Apple Watch, but it's that slap bracelet material. Boom! I don't know what you're thinking. Is it going to hurt? Could it break the watch? Yeah, probably. But think about how fun it would be. Right, we're not here for a long time, are we? You're not here for a long time. Let's have fun. Let's have fun. Fun.
I told myself that I would try and play, like that we would I would play the straight man to your wild idea, but I gotta say I've never heard a better idea. It's so smart because if you look at this shape of it, it's already pretty much there. You just need that rigidity.
Yup. And then you just boom. And yes, it would hurt your wrist. Yes, it could break your bones. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Fun designs. They don't show that on Apple. See, he's doing it right now. Doesn't it hurt?
Yeah, it does hurt, but I don't think the weight of the watch is too. I'm genuinely blown away by how good of an idea this is, and I think we should cut this out in case anyone tries to steal it. I think this is great. I'm in. I'm already in.
And we can do. Remember how fun the patterns were on those little wristbands?
Yeah.
Right? Think about that. You could do so many patterns, right?
Yes.
Right. You could do the American flag. You could do the Ukrainian flag. You could do the Iranian flag. You could do any flag really you wanted to.
It's any flag, to be clear, not just those three?
I mean, like most flags. Give me a flag.
Germany.
Sure. Yeah, I guess.
Turkey.
Yeah, you could do that.
Why you sound like hesitant at all of the you sound mad that I'm suggesting other flags. You're like, yeah, well, fine, sure.
I'm just telling you could do any of them. Okay.
Yeah. No, I believe you.
You could do things that aren't flags. You could do stars. You could do other patterns, geometric patterns, non-geometric patterns. I don't really care.
Polka dots.
You could do polka dots. Polka dots work.
Rainbow for Pride Month.
I thought you were gonna say a pride flag, and so that's why I was upset because I was waiting to be a good ally. And you didn't give me the chance.
I did. Here's your chance. I just gave you your chance.
But yeah, so I think you're in on it. The people are in on it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sold. I absolutely agree. And think about the time it saves.
It saves time. It saves money. It saves money if you think about it.
How much would you retail this product for, do you think?
Dude, you could do it for $500 maybe.
Okay, see, now I'm backing back out. See, I think that's too expensive for people. I think that's too expensive.
They own an Apple Watch. Okay, they've got the money to spare.
No, that means that they had the money because they now own the watch.
Okay, well get on a watch. Okay, we'll do plans. You know how you can like pay Verizon like a certain amount every month to get a phone. We'll do that for the watch bands.
So you have to pay off this watch band?
You could if you want. You could buy it straight up.
Oh, if you wanted it bad enough, you would.
Like, I think this would work. I think the people would like it, and you're in on it. You're check to that one. What's your next one?
How many more meetings do you have to? Yeah, I mean, I'm in. We got to get that price down though, but.
Okay, give me $500 and I'll give you one.
That's not. Okay.
That's a win.
You mean like for startup costs, right? Not just to have.
I'm selling you a product. I don't know what more you want.
This is a business. What do you not understand?
Let's see what he's cooking up in there. I see some wheels turning. Those rats in his brain are spinning around, running on the wheel.
Yeah, I only have one service, so I'm gonna do that one. So another product. It's no secret to you. Hi shark. It's no secret to you, me, people listening. The people suck. Some people just suck, and there's no way around that. And sometimes you witness some behavior that you just think, wow, that's insane. And some people don't just. I'm sorry. Violence is never the best choice, but some people just won't respond to a gentle word. Okay, so that's why I'd like to introduce my new business, Close Call. It's a service that you can hire to threateningly almost but never actually punch people. We sort of do, it's like and then they stop it like right short. We have professionally trained fight actors who will make sure that there is never contact, but just scare them a little. Can I run a slogan by you?
Yeah, you can run a slogan.
Close call. Put the fear of God in them.
I like it. I do worry that it is an insurance nightmare, right?
But it's not. See, we don't have to worry about insurance because I don't know if you heard. We don't make contact. There's no contact. If you want someone to actually contact, like fully hit them,
no,
that's a different app. We don't have. That's not us.
I get that. People will pretend like you did actually hit them, though. Right?
No, but they can pretend all that they want, but we record the whole thing for our safety and yours, and we record the whole thing because you so here I'm going to walk you through it beginning to end. You
step
understand?
to step.
Okay. Step 1. You see somebody blocking the whole dang aisle at Costco. All right, they got their big cart, they got their rugrats running around, they're taking up everything. Okay, and they just don't care. And they simply do not care. And you're like, well, I'm not going to say anything, but I'm going to whip out my phone over the Close Call app, and within 5 minutes, a Close Call fight actor representative will be on site recording it. And then boom, but not boom, just the boo, just that part. And then never making contact, recording it because that footage is then sent to your phone, so you can watch that. And that's sort of a verification system that we did it, and then also sort of a satisfaction of knowing that it has been done. So
here's a question. Is it like gig work, like you're like Uber, where you pay the actors per...
Yeah, it's per almost punch.
All right.
But there's a pretty serious vetting process. There's like a form and a picture. And
a form and a picture? It's
expensive.
Like a headshot picture or like a fake punching
picture? Any picture. It doesn't even have to be you. It could be something you think I might find funny, or just somehow like cute dog maybe.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm in.
I got another Can I run a couple more slogans by you? I came up with a few. Close call. It's always a close call till it's not.
So that sounds like you are hitting people.
No,
until it's not. Sounds like you're hitting people.
But we only cover the part up until it's not. That's not our problem after.
So, but you're advertising until it's not.
I got one more for you.
Okay.
Close call. If you move, it's not our fault. Come on.
I think maybe the first one works best as a slogan. Put the fear of God in them.
Put the fear of God in them. That's what. And the like all the promo material is gonna be me doing that. Stop saying that.
It sounds like a Tim Robinson sketch. I'll be honest.
And
I'm not fully sure it isn't a Tim Robinson sketch.
It's a business, Mark, and it's not a sketch. It's not. Listen, I know everything's funny, haha, to you, but some of us are trying to make some money. All right, some of us are trying to improve the world, and get a little loaded during it. All right, throughout the process. So, I'm offering you ground floor. I'll even give you a freebie.
One free close call.
You get one free close call.
And this can be anywhere. It could be in a private place. It could be in a public place. Like if I'm like in someone's home and they do something that really just ticks me off.
Yeah, it could be anywhere. Once you, like through the app and everything, terms and conditions, we have permission, I would say, to pretty much go anywhere, wherever you are.
I don't think that's not if like if I'm like at someone else's house.
Yeah, well, you are a guest, and then we are by extension also a guest.
I don't think we that's operate how trespassing laws work.
We operate sort of on a +1 system.
Well, Tracy, I have an idea, and it does make the world a better place, and it is helpful.
Okay.
Fruit leather jackets for vegans. Vegans, you want to look cool, right? What's the number one way to look cool? Leather jacket. But vegans can't wear leather because it's cow skin. It's cow skin. It could be pig skin. It could be any skin, really. But typically it's cow skin, and they don't like that. So what they're going to wear? They're going to wear pleather, fake leather, plastic leather, and destroy the earth. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of. I want to be eco-friendly. You know what's the most eco-friendly thing, Tracy? You know what's biodegradable? Fruit.
Tell me.
You know what everyone likes? Fruit leather. It's a tasty snack. Isn't it? You like fruit leather. I know you like fruit leather.
I do.
So what we're doing is we're making fruit leather jackets. And you may be asking, won't that get sticky? Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. Should you eat it? Probably not. It's sticky.
Okay. I like how this one and the last one you brought up pretty valid concerns, and you're like, nah. I feel like that.
I don't think
that would be really. But it is. I'm concerned about. It's very sticky.
What are you concerned about? Do you think
there's no well, I mean, I feel like this is a really easily solvable one. Could there be some kind of lining on the inside so
what would lining be made out of? Plastic?
There's other stuff aside. There's other plant-based things. Cotton. You could make other clothes. Not all clothes are made out of meat and animal products.
You infuriate me. Right?
You could just have a lining on the inside, and then you don't get sticky.
Because then how could you eat it?
Oh, that's a good point.
Uh-huh. And I wouldn't eat it because it's sticky, because it's sweaty, probably, because you're wearing a leather jacket. But you could if you really were hungry.
You would eat your own?
You could eat other one, and you may be thinking, what if a dog eats it? Well, that's the dog's right. You shouldn't be wearing food around.
You shouldn't be wearing food, you idiot. Okay, I have some concerns about.
Okay, give me the concerns. Oh my, this guy with the sticky.
Well, I mean, sticky. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's really my major. It also, fruit leather is not very durable. I feel like you can do multiple. You can do multiple stacks of fruit leather. Multiple stacks of sticky hot fruit leather that just.
If you're so worried about the hot, go to Antarctica.
But then who would appreciate my nice leather jacket? The penguins? Who even lives there? I don't know.
The scientist?
The Santa?
Santa. Oh my god, Santa doesn't live in Antarctica. He lives in the North Pole. You know this.
Oh, I didn't know there was a difference. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know where Santa lives.
Antarctica's in the south.
Okay, you're getting all upset at me over a fictional thing. Okay, Antarctica's not real, so it doesn't matter.
But no, it's like, okay, here's a serious problem. Vegans want to look cool, right?
Here's a serious problem.
But vegans can't look cool because they can't wear leather jackets, and fake leather jackets just look dumb, and they're bad for the environment.
Do you really think that it's vegans or have you surveyed vegans? Are they this concerned about wearing the jackets?
I don't talk to vegans.
I think maybe you should before you start making products for them.
Okay. They don't have to be for vegans. They could be for anyone. Fine. Open up the markets. Anyone can have a free leather jacket. All right. It's cooler than a real leather jacket. It's more tasty. Are you in?
Yeah.
I'll mark you down as a yes.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'm a pending yes. As we gotta do something about the stickiness, though. We gotta.
Okay, here's what we'll do about the stickiness: is we'll just send it with a bottle of water, so you can just drench yourself, wash yourself off.
There we go. That's all we needed to do. Perfect.
Next.
What are we? Is this our last one? Probably.
This could be our last. I've got two more. One more is more of a concept of a program than a full pitch, but I think you'll like it.
A concept of a plan. I mean, most of mine are concepts. I mean, no, they're all very thought out. We've got it. We've got the groundwork going, the grunts. Before I say this next one, probably last one, I just want to be clear that I have no affiliation with any sort of anything that may have done this in another condiment form or anything like that, and I just want to be clear, in case there's any confusion, that is not this, and this is not that. Let's begin. Mark, you're an adult. Mm-hmm. You're an adult. You're an engaged man, engaged to be wed. Mm-hmm. He's got his loans paid off, and part of being an adult is taking care of yourself. All right, but it's not just taking care of yourself; it's taking care of everything. Right? You got a lot going on in your life. The last thing you need to be worrying about is making sure that you get all of your daily vitamins, minerals, all the stuff that you need to keep your body chugging strong. Right?
This sounds like an idea I did invest in at one point called vitamin ketchup.
This is not that, and that is not this. Can I continue?
Okay.
Did you read the disclaimer at the start?
I didn't read anything.
Okay, well, there should have been an email. Can we get that email? We didn't get that email. I said it also to you verbally, and that's a verbal understanding that we had.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah. This is not that, and that is not this. And this is called Good Ass Goo. We're calling it GAG for short. And it contains 1,000% of your recommended daily vitamins and minerals. No more. Gone are the days of chunky pills, swallowing them down 100 at a time with watery nerd. Come on. It's exhausting, and it takes up far too much of your time. You're a busy man. Just 1 tablespoon of GAG will give you full 1,000% for your day. Good. You can put it on pancakes. You could dip chips in it. You could dip fries in it. You put it on your chicken nuggets. Put it on a sandwich. Just take it raw from the jar. Whatever you need to get it in your body. However you got to get it in there, and you'll feel good.
Okay, I've got a few questions.
Yeah.
First, what does it taste like?
What do you want it to taste like? We have multiple flavors. Okay. We have all kinds of flavors. We got pink, blue, red, yellow.
That's all colors.
A different blue, green. Did I say green? We got green. We got all flavors.
None of those are flavors.
I just said, you're not like pink.
No,
blue,
I heard what you were saying.
Orange,
those are colors.
Yellow. Okay, next question.
So I would need to take 1/1000th of a tablespoon of this every day.
No, you do the serving size is.
There's a reason doctors recommend a certain amount of vitamins. You know that, right?
Yeah, because they're weak and they're scared of pushing the human body to see what it can really do. And we here at GAG are not afraid of that.
So could I take one of these every 1,000 days and be fine?
No, that's not how vitamins work, Mark.
I'm just concerned.
In order for vitamins to work, you have to keep it in your system steadily for quite a period of time before it works, normally speaking. Of course, with GAG, it being 1,000%, it'll immediately jumpstart you right there.
A lot of your ideas sound like insurance nightmares, I'll be honest.
Well, I didn't come to you with insurance company ideas. I came to you with stuff that's going to change the world.
I have gotten burned one too many times with vitamin ketchup.
No. This is not that. That is not this. This is something.
It sounds a lot like vitamin ketchup.
No, it's totally it's a totally different LLC. It's a totally different. We got new scientists, new lawyers, even more new lawyers. We got a new name, and we're not about to listen. Ketchup was far too narrow, right? Whoever thought of just doing ketchup is an idiot, because nobody likes just ketchup. Okay.
Why not do vitamin condiments then, like vitamin mustard, vitamin barbecue sauce? Why do you go to goo?
Because when you turn your back on ketchup, what else is left but goo? Listen, it's because it's a goo, because it can taste like anything, because it'll taste like anything.
What does it taste like?
What do you want?
Don't list the colors. Don't list the colors. Give me flavors.
You give me flavor.
I can't get behind this, I'll be honest.
It's white, red, pink, yellow. It could be all flavors. Listen, it doesn't really have too much of a taste on its own, so that's why you put it with other stuff.
So it's flavorless is what you're saying.
Technically I'm not allowed to market it as flavorless though.
What?
There's definitely a flavor, but I wouldn't say a taste. It's like a.
What does that mean?
It's more of like a feeling, like yeah. Anyway, it's tertiary. It's the point is that it's healthy is for you. It's good.
I'm out.
Mark, don't do this to me, Mark. Listen, it's all you need is like this much.
That's a lot less than a tablespoon. Do you know how much a tablespoon is?
Tell me when.
Maybe there.
Okay. That much. Oh, just like that. It's so easy.
Okay, so you said it's goo. Is it like sticky? You seem to have an issue with stick before.
Well, you're not wearing the goo, although it I believe could also be used as sunblock because of how much zinc is in it. I do think it could also be sunscreen.
Sunscreen is not safe to eat.
Other sunscreen, yes, but this is not sunscreen. But it could be sunscreen, because if it has 1,000% of the daily recommended zinc, that's a lot of zinc probably, and that would be enough to be considered sunscreen if you need it. But to be clear, it's not sunscreen. It is a food. It's a food product. It's a supplement. It's a health. It's for your health.
Alright, well, if anyone else wants to get involved in that, I will not be.
What?
I just can't get behind more vitamin type things to,
Listen, when gag really takes off, you're going to be sitting on the sidelines going, man, I wish I got in the goo.
I'm sure I will.
Get the goo. That's our slogan. All the marketing for all of this is me going like this, finger guns, to the slogan.
Tracy, I've got one last one that I think you'll really enjoy.
I'm excited.
Are you a father?
No.
Okay, pretend you are.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so like get in the mindset. Tiny cigars for mobster babies. Okay. Put yourself in this situation. You have a baby, right? And they're trying to wean themselves off a binky, right? It's tough. It's a tough thing to do.
Yeah.
But this baby also likes to tell people they're going to be swimming with the fishes if they're not careful. What do you give them, right? You give them another binky? No. Give them a little tiny cigar, and you may be thinking, Mark, that's a cigarette. No, it's not. It is short, it is stubby, and it is just a cigar that you give your baby. Yes, I see it.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt your pitch.
I figured you had something to say.
Yeah, I just want to clarify right now.
Uh-huh.
Is this a real cigar that this baby is meant to smoke?
Yes. It's to wean it off its binky.
And wean it on to nicotine?
Well, cigars don't have nicotine; they're tobacco.
Or that's what I meant.
Well, it's like a mobster baby. So it's gonna start smoking cigars eventually.
Oh, I see. So you're saying this product is meant for babies that just have that gleam in their eye.
Yeah, for mobster babies.
Yes. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm more clear on
it's
it.
Like babies that wear fedoras and like sit around in jazz clubs.
I don't. Do you know a lot of babies like that?
Almost.
You know a lot of babies?
Almost exclusively all the babies I know sit around in
Almost
jazz clubs.
every baby that I talk to.
But it's like it's like a little baby cigar, like for babies.
Okay. And then, so if it's a cigar, you have to buy multiple of them. So is it you sell like a pack of them?
Yeah, you could sell it. Well, like we give the first ones free, and then
the first one's always free.
And
then you buy
packs.
like what like packs. Like a 10-pack.
Yeah, 10-pack, 4-pack, 3-pack. I don't care how many. It's build your own pack, right? And we have like different flavors, like like they like the Cubans, if they like the Churchills,
Yeah, I think follow-up question. How is the baby meant to hold?
It's like got
the
like
cigar.
a pinky handle.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Like babies don't hold binkies.
Right, but they would need to hold a cigar, otherwise it's gonna ash all over them.
Yeah, well, so they'd have like an ashtray, so they could
Does it come?
You can pound.
That's what I'm saying. They need to hold it. I just doubt.
Babies don't have that much dexterity in their fingers, so they can just hold it.
That's my point. Is I've seen a baby or two. I don't think that they possess the necessary neurological capabilities
did the baby
to understand.
Was that baby like a mobster baby, or was it like a normal baby?
You've got me there. I don't know.
A regular baby can't do it, but like a mobster baby.
Okay, but mobster baby would understand. They're
used to putting people in concrete shoes and throwing them in the Hudson.
The mobster baby to be clear, would understand how that the cigarette or cigar needs ashing and you can't inhale it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, now that I know more about the target audience for it, this makes sense. Yeah.
So you're in on the mobster baby, on the tiny cigarettes for mobster babies?
No.
What?
Out of spite for you not being in on my goo.
Well, you're gonna get paid a visit by some of my friends.
Oh, these are not enemies I can afford to have.
So, do you want to rethink your position on tiny cigars for monster babies?
Yeah, it's genius. It's a fantastic idea. I'm all in.
Right. You will have something nice coming in the mail for you. It's a pack of tiny cigars.
Would they be like one puffs for adults?
Yeah, probably.
How small we talk? How tiny are? Oh, isn't that crazy that lungs could be so small like that? Just thought of that.
But the lungs are fine because they're not inhaling the smoke.
Yeah, you don't inhale it, so they'll be fine.
Yeah,
okay.
Babies can have cigars. A lot of people don't know that, but babies can have some cigars if you let them.
Yeah, if you let them. Yeah, I mean, a baby can have anything if you let them. So,
all right, that's 3 for me, 2 for you. I win, I guess.
Sure. I got more though, so maybe another time we can have a rematch here.
Yeah, I like that. I got one more too, but I'll have more later.
Yeah, save it.
Tracy, it is that time, but before it is that time, me and you gotta give some media recommendations. What have you been listening to, watching, playing?
Oh my goodness! Wait, I need to find you. Okay, you go first. I gotta find the name of this thing.
Okay, I have been. This is not a new show I'm watching. I'm rewatching a show that I haven't seen in probably 6 years at this point. I'm rewatching Parks and Rec, and I forgot how funny of a show it was, and how unfortunately great Chris Pratt is in it. Because I don't like Chris Pratt, but he's so funny in that show.
Yeah, he kind of went crazy after that, huh?
Yeah.
I think he was pretty normal throughout Guardians of the Galaxy, at least the first 2.
Yeah, and then he kind of became like a full-on movie star.
Yeah, well, that's not the part where I'm saying he went nutsy wacko, though.
No, but I do think that probably was a part of it.
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah. But no, I'm just rewatching that, and it is. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. If you have seen it, go watch it again. It's nice. It gives a little hope when the government is doing the things that the government is doing right now.
It's a nice break from the doldrums.
What did you have to find the name of?
Oh, I cannot stop listening to Addison Rae's new album titled simply Addison. Not simply, just Addison. It's just called Addison. That's what I had to look up because I was like, is it really just called Addison? But it is. I don't think I think that there's like rumors that she's like a Trumpy, but I don't know for sure. Either way, I don't know anything about her as a person. I just really like the songs, especially Fame is a Gun. I have had it literally on repeat. It's a really good album. You probably heard Diet Pepsi. You heard that one?
I don't know. Probably. You know what song I've had stuck in my head? The Blot Diss track that they wrote against us when we were at the radio station.
Yo, here we go, Blot here. No, it's really good. That's so funny. I was just thinking about that the other day, and I went and rewatched our TikTok with it.
Yeah, I was just reading through some of our old scripts. It was a fun jaunt through memory lane.
They ate us up. Like there was no. Because I think our original plan was for us both to do diss tracks, but then they did theirs first, and then you and I listened to it. And we were like, we cannot.
No. Neither of us have those skills.
No, absolutely not.
We haven't had a good feud with other people in a while. You want to pick someone?
Yeah, I mean, you tried to start a fight with the truckers, but yeah, we should get a real one going here.
That was like people that like are on like the same level as us. Not.
In what level do you think we're on?
One that's above the truckers, I'll tell you that much.
Oh my god, this guy, the truckers.
I don't know. Maybe we like pick a fight against like, I don't know. Maybe we start taking down QE. Turn our backs on the.
Back to our roots. Squad. Destroy what you know.
Take them.
We
down.
know it from the inside. Yeah.
Well, because they a lot of people don't know this, but QE has tried to take the Power Hour catalog from us. We don't own the original masters of the original Radio Power Hour.
It's an ongoing legal battle.
It's kind of like the Taylor Swift situation.
Yes, exactly. People say that we're the Taylor Swift of podcasting. That's just what I've heard.
So, hashtag free Power Hour is what I'm hearing.
Go to powerhourshop.com to donate to our legal battle, where you can also buy all of the products mentioned today.
Well, Tracy, it is now that time. So let's play a little Same Brain and say farewell to our friends. And some of them are friends, some of them are family, some of the people I don't know.
Yeah, I don't get. I'm interested to see how this Same Brain goes because it's been a while. It's been a while
since we've got to sit down and chat.
Yeah, so let's just jump right in. You want to do the countdown for us?
Yeah,
I don't know why I'm getting ready to clap. I'm like, it's a physical thing. Okay, whenever you're ready.
3, 2, 1, rig.
Chair.
Rig.
Chair rig.
Chair.
Oh.
Ooh,
okay.
this is. Oh no, we're in reverse situations. I don't know what to do here. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, I guess I have one.
I have something. It's the first thing that came to mind. I think that's what you're supposed to go with. Ready?
3, 2,
2, 1.
Dolly.
Truck. Ooh, truck, dolly. Ooh, we got close. Those are truck or dolly.
Truck. Okay. Oh. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Moving.
Cart. Moving. That's a verb. I thought.
You can do it. Is it any word? What was yours?
I did cart.
Cart. Moving.
Cart and moving.
Man. We're dancing around it,
I know. We're flirting with it. We're how many? Okay, that was our third word.
This is our last go here.
So we got to get it on this one, or we're fools.
What was mine? Mine was moving. Yours was cart.
Cart. Moving cart.
Okay.
I have something. 3, 2, 1.
Track.
Shopping.
Oh man. That is what happens when we spend 3 weeks away from each other after intense creative differences. Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember, if you have a Don't Even Get Me Started, please send those to us anywhere, really. Anywhere we can get them, we take carrier pigeon. We take bass. If we have like a big old line with 2 cans on the end of them with a string attached. We got one of those. We got.
Yeah, put it on a DVD. Send it to us in the mail.
Put it on a tape VHS. We'll do VHS. But thank you all for watching. We're excited to be back. We're excited to have you back. And we will see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.